Hello everybody, I am Jarrett Ross of GeneaVlogger and welcome back to another Professional Genealogist Reacts. On today's video, I will be reacting to Relative Race Season 7, Episode 3.
Having completed their challenges, all 4 teams are now rushing to find their family.
This is insane. Yeah, this is nuts. I'm gonna slow down.
That GPS will definitely be useful.
It's raining so hard that our windshield wipers can't even keep up.
We're a little ways away, so just go down this. Let's give it a sec for it to orient.
This GPS is so slow.
This just totally adjusted.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, the direction of our arrow just changed.
Okay, so let's make the next left we can.
Yep, it's off. We're off. Stop, turn around. Come on, GPS. Work with us. Waterloo Road. Waterloo Road. No, it said Waterloo.
It's feeling like it's another Team Green win. I'm all Team Blue, but Team Green's rocking it today, it seems.
No, go circle. Okay, hold on to stuff. Got it.
What is back there? Nothing, Joe. Nothing's back there. How do you know? It's a shopping center. How do you know? So we're gonna waste 10 minutes to look at a dumpster and something that's over there. Joe, there's nothing back here. The rain is finally dying down, but the GPS is pointing us in a direction we can't even go. Please don't tell me this is a dead end.
Oh, yeah.
I knew this was gonna be a dead end. What is the point of having that road back there?
Road closed to through traffic detour.
Keep looking at this. What does it say?
We're getting.
See, the GPS, really, it can be helpful, but it can also make it way more difficult because it really is. It's just saying, go about that way or go northwest, 0.98 miles, go south, 0.9 whatever, however it is. But it's just, I feel like too many of the teams are relying too much on it. Each day so far, it seems like the GPS has screwed up at least a few of the teams.
And further away, obviously. So we're gonna have to stop somewhere and ask them how to get around this detour.
Hi, we're looking for 1764 Limerick Road.
I'm getting ready to go that way, so you can just follow me.
Okay, thank you so
How
much.
lucky.
Okay, thank you.
Where do we get Hudson maps, Joe? Where do we get them?
No, Anthony, I don't know.
We're gonna take some time. We're going to Target.
No, we're not going to Target. That's a waste of time.
No, it's not.
It is a huge waste of time.
Okay, we're going to Target.
No, we're not going to Target.
Wait, is he going into Target or is he just going to get directions?
Joe, we need to get the map for the street.
It's not going
Oh,
to
he's
be
trying
at
to
Target.
buy a map.
Do not go to Target. We're headed in the right direction.
All right, okay, I'll calm down. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no problem. It's all good.
While Team Blue is deciding whether or not to go to Target, Team Green is targeting a fire station to help them find their next relative.
Do you know where this is? This GPS isn't working out, but we.
Fire stations have always been so useful that I know they've been banned in other seasons, or at least parts of other seasons. So they obviously haven't banned it yet in this season.
Spotted a fire station.
We'll be right there on board.
You're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, hurry. Get your map.
Got it.
This couldn't have worked out any better.
We're so clutch. Like, it didn't take too much more time because we had no idea where we were going.
Yep.
She's like actually taking us like to the house.
I think so.
Holy cow.
Ha!
Now what?
We're within 800 feet.
How crazy would it be if it turned out that was a relative of theirs who was going to the house because they were going to meet them, and it was like, oh wait, I can help them out and they won't even know.
Let's ask this guy.
I doubt it, but that'd be so cool.
Excuse me, sir. Hey. You know where Charles Avenue is?
Yeah, I don't care about the dollar stores.
Where's the dollar store? We're not from here. Like,
Should be down that way.
okay.
Thanks
all
so
right,
much.
thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
I cannot
Okay,
believe
not a
she
relative.
just showed us the way.
1764. Holy cow! You got 4-wheel drive in this thing?
Oh my gosh.
That's
This is not that
sounded like a pop tire.
Here we are.
Oh, that's cool. That's some land. Oh, that would be so cool if this ends up being like a family-owned land, like it's been in the family for generations.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Casey.
I'm Sean.
This is my husband, Sean.
Casey, Sean, nice to meet you guys. My name's Shaw.
Hi, Shaw. And who are you related
I'm actually related to you, Casey.
You are?
I am.
How are we related?
So we're actually related on our father's side. I'm your brother.
You're one of my brothers?
Yes, sir. Yep. I sure am.
I can see the thread here. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes, nice to meet you as well.
I'm Shaw Hughes. I'm from Jackson, Ohio, and I'm Casey's brother.
You have red hair. I love that.
Yeah, I have the red hair. It definitely shines in the sun. It really brings it out.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
You are the first sibling I have met. So it really means a lot to me.
You're the first, actually, on my side, too. I've never met anybody from my father's side.
Really?
Only my mother's side, yeah.
Oh, shut up.
So you're the very first person I met on my father's side, too.
Oh,
Well, I can tell you quite a bit that I've learned at least.
Yeah, that is
so
so
maybe
cool.
while we talk, I can fill you in as well.
Yeah, most definitely. I'd really like it.
That's awesome.
It's been a long time, so.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what now?
Pheasant Lane.
This is
number
Pheasant
2.
Lane, correct?
Double check me under Olympic.
On it. So right here?
Yes.
Okay.
3619. It's gonna be on this side. Oh, it's right there, right there.
Oh.
Go. Hi, I'm Megan.
I'm Monica.
Oh, well, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you, Bonnie. So whose relative are you? I'm Monica's. Okay.
How are we related?
I'm your great aunt. Your grandpa was my brother.
And on what side?
The Drayheim side.
Okay, mom's side, right?
Nice to meet you. Bonnie, good to see you.
You too.
I'm Megan. I'm her best friend.
Yes,
It's nice to meet
glad you
you.
came.
Thank you. I'm Bonnie Meehan from Waterloo, Iowa, and I'm Monica's great aunt.
I knew instantaneously that she was going to be so sweet and funny and make us laugh. It was going to be so fun. Who's in there?
This is my oldest, Jeff,
Okay.
and his wife,
Nice
Sally.
to meet you. So this would be I'm trying to put it all together.
This would be your second cousin.
So can I give you guys a hug? Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Meeting my great aunt Bonnie and my cousin is really helping to put a lot of the pieces together on my mom's side. And it's a
I'm trying to put it together in my head, but I think they were actually first cousins once removed. If that was her grandfather's sister's kids, it'd be first cousin once removed, which I could see why she would say second cousin. But I'm a genealogist, so I have to say that.
a great feeling.
Would you like to come in?
Yes,
Thank you.
it'd be awesome.
Okay, come on in.
Okay.
This is just a little space, but it's good.
So cute. I love it.
Now we gotta look for 26.
Yep, it's right here.
Okay. Start right here.
That's the charger.
Oh, wow. Hey,
I guess my name's Anthony and this is Joseph.
I'm Brittany.
How are you related to us?
I'm your first cousin on my mom's side.
Nice,
Yeah, it's nice to meet y'all.
You can hug. Yeah, hug.
Good, not right? How are you guys? How was the trip?
Long.
Yeah?
It was good though.
Crazy. It's good to see y'all, man.
Yeah, good to see you too. Where are you from?
I'm from Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, Florida?
Yeah, so it's just probably like not too far from here, yeah. And where are you guys at?
We're from St. Paul, Minnesota.
St. Paul?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. No wonder I haven't seen.
Oh, do they get Airbnbs for the relatives to stay at for them to like meet the cousins or like when they meet their relatives? Because I've always wondered that, it's like your relative lives at this address. Let's air it on national TV. So like I've always kind of wondered that, do they actually have their actual houses or is it something else? So if she's actually from Orlando and they have her meeting them wherever this is, yeah, that might make sense.
And anything, because we all like right here in Melbourne and stuff like that and close by.
Meeting Brittany at the door reminded me of what this race is all about. And it really made me feel like all the stuff we've just been through was worth it.
Right, slow.
This is 21.
We're
21.
close.
This is 21.
Right.
2101, 2102.
2102.
Right here. Good? Ready? Okay.
That's got to be a sister. It's going to be a sister, I'm guessing.
Hi. Hi. I'm Liz.
Devin.
I'm Angelica.
I'm your baby sister. Oh, that is so special. Mi amores, mi amores.
Oh, you have no idea.
Qué bonito.
So the nose. I know.
Yeah.
And the cheeks. And usually my hair is that kind of curl.
Yeah.
I knew she was my sister right away. It was nothing to even question. To be able to have the opportunity to meet my first biological sister on my dad's side is unreal. I am like so excited. The eye shape, the hair, the cheeks, like I knew that was me, that we're connected. I've never in my life met someone that looks like me, ever.
Yeah.
So tell me, so you have babies? I do have babies. Okay. I have two beautiful babies. So do I. Boys, girls? Both girls. Oh, so you have two nieces? Yay. So you get spoiled. These are like the actually we don't currently have any nieces now. We do.
No.
Okay, so what do you guys
How
have?
many?
Two. And we have two
How old
boys.
are they?
3 months. Like the babies?
3 months?
Twins?
She'll be, no,
Boy.
it's one, a girl,
okay.
and then a 10-year-old.
And it's video. Oh my goodness.
Big gap.
Yes.
So the big one helps me with the little one.
Oh,
so
see
it's
that?
perfect.
Even when I saw the pictures yesterday with my dad Jerome of like the childhood pictures, it's like you could just tell the vibe, the energy, the spirit, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna meet them and we're gonna just be like best friends. Like that's how I feel right now. I'm like, we're gonna just be best friends for the rest of life. So I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. Okay.
I'm gonna get it.
I can't believe I have a brother. Oh my gosh.
It's
have
cool.
so
It's
much
really
to talk
nice.
about.
Oh yeah, no, we got a lot catching up to do.
This is such an incredible moment for me. I never thought that I would have the opportunity to get to meet a brother. We sit down and start talking, and he tells me about how he's fostering children.
My sister on my mother's side, she's made some bad choices in her life. Now I'm doing the due diligence of getting her children to take care of them.
I learned quickly that Shaw has 2 children of his own, and he's actually fostering to adopt 2 additional children that are his sisters from his other side of the family.
I went through children's services too, so I kind of understand, what they're doing,
Yeah.
how they feel about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to have to go through that kind of experience.
Sure.
I wanted to take my experience in life and kind of help them along the way and
Yeah,
teach them new things, accept them as my own as well.
yeah.
I was just dumbfounded. I was just like, wow, he is an incredibly genuine and just amazingly caring and compassionate person.
I want to help them get a better life and actually help them make achievements for themselves.
Well, is there anything we can do to help you?
I did go out, I did some school shopping and stuff just to try to get some things.
Yeah.
If you guys wanted to help pick an outfit or something like that, I think that would mean a lot to them to be able to get a new outfit, yeah.
What Shaw is doing for these kids is truly inspiring. We're getting more towards fall, right? So
Casey was 110% in her natural element shopping with Shaw.
you like him?
Yeah,
Yes. How good
Yep.
am I?
I think
Pretty good?
pretty good.
I know.
think she's
I'm
gonna
like the
it.
best shopper in the universe.
How about these ones?
You're kidding, right?
Apparently, yes. Sorry. Silent coat rack.
You're not being very silent right now.
I'm trying. I'm used to being the coat rack.
When you had mentioned that you were in foster care and you really had kind of a rough childhood, I mean, I feel kind of guilty that I had a brother out there that, I didn't know about, and we kind of had an opposite upbringing. I think it's kind of amazing that you came out of that situation, and your compassion is just as big as the ocean. And I know we just met, but I'm really proud of you.
Well, thank you very much. It's only the right thing, so who am I to hold back from making the right choices, you know what I mean?
Your heart is just so big. Let's go this way so I can get distracted and stop crying in public. That'd be great. I absolutely love Shaw already. I love Shaw, and I'm so happy to have a brother out in this world that we are now connected and can enjoy life together from here on out.
Monica on Team Green is learning more about how she fits into her family.
Oh, wow.
Family tree.
There you go. And I sure I'll have to explain. I printed out a family tree so Monica could see who my children were and their children and just know all about the family.
There I am.
So there you are. This family tree is a Draheim tree, and I would like to show you who all you have. So this is Dwayne and his first wife, Geraldine. And they had Kelly and Shelley. And then, well, I don't know who Russell and Gary are, but they must be in the family. I'm sorry.
Must be, I guess. I knew the Draheim name, but I didn't realize how many relatives I actually have. That thing was huge.
After Dwayne married Geraldine and had 2 children, they were divorced, and he married Louise, who is your grandma.
Okay, yep.
That's your grandpa.
This?
Yeah, he was a rascal, but he was a nice guy.
Dwayne ended up marrying your grandma Louise.
Oh, yeah. And he was only 40?
My brother was 40 years old when he died.
This is the first time I'm hearing anything about my grandfather, and I didn't know that he died so early on in his life.
We brought him back to Waterloo, and he's buried at the New Hampton Cemetery by my parents.
Wow, this is like crazy. I'm really thankful.
Oh, it's
that
a
you
My
showed me all
Heritage
this, and
chart.
It's gonna be cool to look over and just kind of understand more about myself.
I heard you say you were in and out of foster care. Did you get to stay with your siblings?
At first, like, it was like we was younger, so it was many times we was in and out of foster care. That's why when it came to like siblings and relatives, we were all split apart, which was, you know, devastating because it's like, come on, that's the only thing we have that as far as family. So that was pretty tough.
It was really cool to hear her story and hear how much it correlated with Anthony and I's story.
So what about y'all?
We were adopted when we were pretty little.
Okay.
It was definitely lonely.
Yeah.
We didn't have anybody like that we could call blood relatives. You know, of course I had Joe, which is great. You know, we had each other, which helped. And I don't think I could have did that by myself.
Right. They really expressed to me how like they really didn't have anything and how they lost everything and how they just started building back up. I can't believe that this happened to them, and it just was kind of touching. And I just love the fact that with y'all coming into the picture is really opening everything back up, and this is good like appreciation, you know.
That really just blew me away. I never expected that we played that kind of role in, you know, her life.
My family grew today, and I'm excited for it. It's a big stepping stone for all of us.
Back in West Virginia, Elizabeth is learning more about her family's history at West Virginia State University.
My sister Angelica wanted to take Devin and I on a tour of West Virginia State University because this is where my family's history is from. She showed us the library and some photos of my family and the contributions they were able to make to the university.
This is your grandma Carolyn.
Okay.
So she was the phone operator.
Okay,
So like I said,
right.
everybody knew her voice.
Yeah.
Even though they didn't see her face, they knew her voice. Your uncle, we call him Uncle Joe, he was actually the chief of police on
okay.
campus
Okay.
for like 40 years.
Oh, wow.
So like he would, like everybody knew like if there's any problems, called Cool Joe Brown. So he has like a lot of articles, and if you check the archives, like they do a lot of stories about him.
Cool Joe Brown.
But look how cool he is. Though.
He is
like,
cool.
isn't he cool?
Yes.
Yes.
There's so much of our family history is connected within a university. It's not just a place where my roots started, but it's like this institution wouldn't exist if it wasn't for some of the people in our family.
I wanted to show you guys some of your books.
The cherry on top was seeing a photo of our father from the 80s.
Dad is an alpha, and
So we've heard.
so he's like very like, you know, alphas are supposed to be like the smart ones.
So you're trying to tell me that he was he nerdy? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not gonna say that. All right, that's
I'm
Dad.
not surprised.
87.
I think they showed that picture in the last episode.
I love you, Dad. If you're watching, I love you.
You know, we all have our phases. We all have our phases. Right?
I've never had a face like that.
He was like, don't ever show anybody this picture. But for Liz, she's family. We get to do whatever we want.
And now it's on national television for the whole world to see.
I'm gonna give him some grace because I too had an awkward phase in my life.
All right, Casey, Sean, I actually have more family for you guys to meet.
All the
So
kids.
This is my family.
My brother Shaw finally introduces us to his 2 children and the 2 children that he's fostering to adopt. And it was just such a special experience. Well, we have a surprise for you guys.
Got some gifts.
All right. I know you guys kind of started school back up. Wow. Look at that.
This is for you.
Yeah? What is it? Not this one. Look at that.
What kind of shirt is it? Oh, it's a Pokemon shirt.
When I handed Shaw's son the Pokemon shirt, I was handing out other ones too, but I turned around and he was sobbing. He
She's now his favorite aunt.
loves Pokemon, which I didn't know yet. He was just so appreciative of it, and I just felt like I needed to hold him and let him know that I love him.
I'm just nervous the rain slowing us down could cost us the race today. We can't get another strike.
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous, bro. Like, I don't think we got in first place. I think we passed. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I think we might get a strike tonight. I would not be surprised.
My guess is that green will win. Green will get first. Red will get the strike. I possibly could be wrong, but that's my guess.
The challenge really, I think, kicked us.
It's hard not knowing where you pace or stack against these other teams.
I was not particularly hopeful after today's challenge. However, the previous 2 days we've had near strikes. So who's to say how it's going to go tonight?
I like how they show red and then green because my prediction is red gets the strike, green gets the win. I think that they're hinting at that. Red and green.
Let's talk about who you met. Team Red, yesterday, you meet your father and your grandfather. Was there another wonderful surprise waiting for you on the other side of that door?
I'm sure you'll be able to guess when you see my relative. But today I got to meet my biological sister on my dad's side of the family. I am like so excited. My hair is normally this curly. You know, you see these cheeks and like our eye shape. We have the same eye color.
The nose.
My husband says we have the same front 2 teeth. So this is my wonderful sister Angelica.
Let's talk to Team Green. You approach the door. And who do you meet tonight?
Today I have the pleasure of meeting, here you are, my great aunt Bonnie Lou from Waterloo.
Bonnie Lou from Waterloo.
She's a sweetie. She's so warm and kind. She reminds me of my grandma.
That's a nice thing to say, and I believe that. If she was funny, so am I.
Let's talk to Team Black. You're searching for family. You've had some answers. Did those
I just noticed that Team Black is like in a store. When did that happen? Why are they doing this in a store? That's interesting.
answers continue to come today?
Did I miss something? Why are they in a store?
Today, I met my brother.
Oh, how
My
nice.
little brother. He doesn't really know a lot about his father's side, so just with the little bit that I've learned, I was able to fill in a little bit in his life, and so we've been having a great time connecting, and
It's great.
I'm trying not to cry on screen.
Did he say at some point he owns a store or something? Because, like, I don't know. I feel like that would have been part of the story. I just noticed that background. I don't know why it's bothering me so much.
You finally make it to your relative through the pouring rain. Who was on the other side of that door for you tonight?
It was our first cousin, Brittany.
Brittany is beautiful, you guys. It just runs in the family. It is time to find out who picked up the strike and who is safe and who's going to pick up that first place prize, that game day benefit that should help you tomorrow. The winner gets to pick one team to make their challenge even more challenging. And they'll find out how challenging that is when they arrive at the location tomorrow. Finishing 27 minutes over their allotted time and picking up first place.
Green.
Is once again Team Green.
Called it. They just killed it. They just killed it. The challenge, they were on with the road and everything. I mean, they were like packing it up. I'm not surprised.
There you go.
Obviously, if I called it.
Congratulations, the best friends are burning it up. Way to go, guys. Maybe you'll play a little more golf after this.
Yeah, I can't wait for you all to see my reaction apparently on hole 3.
Yes!
There's a little Tiger Woods, maybe a little WrestleMania. It was an out-of-body experience.
Well, Team Green, you're safe for another day.
It was a great
Finish
bounce in,
second
though.
place.
I can't blame her.
Finishing 45 minutes over their allotted time. Team Black.
We're like the masters of like second place here.
Oh, hey, congratulations to Team Black. And so, once again, for the second night in a row, it comes down to Team Red and Team Blue. Team Blue, you have one strike. Team Red, you've been safe. You've been sitting there right in the middle.
Not
No
anymore.
strikes. Finishing 52 minutes over their allotted time and in third place.
Blue. Team Blue.
Team Blue, congratulations.
Knew it. I knew it.
Red, you guys had a challenging day. You finished 59 minutes over your allotted time. But hey,
I think Team Green is going to just have to give the penalty to Team Black tomorrow because they're the only one without an X. So it kind of just makes sense.
you got a baby sister.
Even it out.
You see, the smile is still just as big.
Well, there's only one team now that is blemish free.
Team
That's
Black.
Team Black. So, who will do better tomorrow? And who will be one step closer to $50,000 and a family full of love? So good night, everybody. Good luck tomorrow. Get some sleep. You've earned it.
Night.
Are you kidding me?
What? Team 1, Team 1.
Oh my gosh. I figured, I know we didn't do the best.
Yeah.
So,
With the rain and stuff like that. Which it wasn't too bad.
if there was ever a day to
If
get
there was
strike,
ever
But they
a
didn't
day,
get a
it was
strike.
the day to get
there's a
strike.
day.
Yeah.
We have the rest of the time to redeem ourselves.
It's all about the journey, and we're on the journey together. You're not.
I think it's always best with relative race when it's like each team has a strike by day 4 and then each team gets it evenly, because if you think about it, technically you could have 2 teams out by day 6. If one team gets a strike day 1, day 2, day 3, and another day 4, 5, and 6, then that means by day 7 you're down to 2 teams. So I'm pretty happy to see that it's pretty even this season so far.
You're not gonna be able to get rid of me. I'm sorry.
I don't want
to.
We won.
Again! What?
2 days in a row.
Did you see that challenge? Are you kidding me? I don't know whether we should laugh, cry, go to bed. I don't know. We needed this today. We needed to laugh, and you have provided that, Bonnie Lee from Waterloo.
That's good. I'm glad that I could help, and I'm more
Bonnie
happy that I
Lou
got
from
to meet
Waterloo.
Monica. Much happier. And I hope we keep in touch.
I hope so. I'm gonna give you my info.
Yes, we can text. Yes, yeah.
We can use emojis.
No, what's that? That's something you eat. Boy, I tell you, there's too damn much technology around here for me.
Sounds like my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As usual, another good episode. I mean, it's hard to find a bad episode of Relative Race. A lot of great meetings today. 2 siblings, a first cousin, and then a great aunt and some first cousins once removed. A lot of really funny stuff in this episode. The challenge looked crazy difficult. That looked crazy difficult. Although the last one seemed like it was harder than it really was, which I think tripped up some of the teams. Like Team Red, I think they were just overthinking it, and Team Green, they were. I think I felt that they were gonna win when she was like, they didn't say how fast it has to be moving. It's like they're thinking. So Team Green, they didn't start out the best on day 1. They got thrown off with the GPS thing and all of that, but like day 2, day 3, they were rocking it. So I wonder if they'll be able to keep that up. But I was really happy to see that they included a family tree for Team Green where her aunt Mary Lou from Waterloo, which I love that they kept calling her that. They had a printout which looked familiar to me. It looked like what used to be the printouts for Genie.com, and I don't know if they'd gotten them from MyHeritage or if MyHeritage got them from Genie, or if it's just kind of like a really basic generic way. But it was cool to see that. I get the feeling that probably was not made by the great aunt. It was probably made by one of the genealogists who did the research for the show, and they had a printout, and they were like, oh, okay, well, you can show her the family tree. And that was why at one point the great aunt was like, and there's Jeremy and this other one who I guess they are relatives. So it's like, someone else probably put that together. Plus it looked really new, really nice and pristine, which most family trees, like a lot of mine, I'm not going to go try to find them, but like you pull them out and they're all crinkly and stuff, and for the most part, because they've been messed with and opened and closed and looked at and studied, and yeah. So, well, thank you so much for checking out this video. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. Also, be sure to click right about here if you'd like to subscribe. It is completely free to do so. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at GeneaVlogger. I'm the GeneaVlogger. See you in my next video.